groovy punch sipping. Usually up whipping for the stereo. Tropicana, watch them go bananas. When they see you with, they be like, there you go. Coming in on the 1, no time for the 2. 3, 6, 9, she fine, I'm a 2. Funk in the rock, I'm a genre, confused shit. The show don't mind if into the goal. Only thing I never did was fit to the mold. They did what they told, I did what I felt like. Hulk Hogan, air guitar solo on the belt like. The intro unnecessary. I been dope, young legendary. I'm on fire, need a hose and some bows. I suppose I should hire me a secretary. I ain't always been the best Samaritan, but still I try. I ain't gotta go confessing every sin, but I will not lie. You kill my high, all that matador shit don't mean much to me when you scheme on her. Don't mean mugging me, be mad at your chick. She my track queen cooking in the fortress, what a fetty. No, they wasn't ready for the brand new heavy funk for your mind, body, soul. If it don't bump in the trunk, I'm like,
yo, what's up everybody? It's your boy Mark. I'm here with Spencer, Darren, and we're coming to you guys with yet another vlog. But this time we're actually gonna be talking about some key information, especially if you guys are getting into health, fitness, getting into the gym either for the first time or you've kind of fallen off track and trying to get back into it. From, you know, obviously Darren, he's more into the ketogenic. So I know a lot of you guys are out there, you guys are trying to get into ketosis. This is the man right here. He can definitely break some things down. Spencer, he competes. So for a lot of you guys that are out there and you're looking to compete, you know, really take some hardware or take this thing, you know, serious and to the next level, he's gonna be able to bring you guys all that information. For me, I'll kind of talk about some of the basics for a lot of people when they're going in. So this will mainly apply to people that are ectomorphs. You know, that's pretty much somebody who's skinny, has a high metabolism, and
I'll be the illest crip in the game, nigga. Don't you fuck with me, you gonna get fucked over by the llama. Bang, bang, nigga, bang, bang, bang.
Feel like they can eat. They feel like they eat a lot, but it goes nowhere. This is what we call the hard gainers, right? Such as myself. I've been doing this for about 2.5 years with the help of Spencer. He kind of helped me. I was walking in, you know, Total Nutrition at like 155 pounds. And he's kind of helped guided me the entire way. Did research, you know, on the products. What the hell is that?
Hey, you cut that shit out recording. Hey, motherfucker.
I'm gonna talk about the difference between like protein and carbs. And I know in the very beginning, like everybody understands, hey, you make sure you get a good protein shake or protein supplement. Protein is great for repairing muscles, but the biggest secret to putting on size is carbs. Here's the perfect example of a lot of you guys are either getting into it or you guys, you know, have been in bodybuilding for quite some time. One of the guys you guys can look up is Jay Cutler. You know, in his off season, he was eating anywhere from 800 to 1,200 grams of carbs a day. Right? I think Cali Muscle talks about it. Carbs is what makes you big. So the biggest rule of thumb that I can tell you guys, something that's worked for me, and like I said, results may vary because everybody has, you know, genetic predisposition. Not saying you guys can't get, you know, to certain levels of other people that you guys look up to. But everybody has different muscle groups which, you know, build faster or quicker. They have a better mind-muscle connection. So I always let people know, like, results may vary. This isn't like, you know, something that's like guaranteed, but this is something that works for me and something that possibly you guys could apply to yourself. But for me, I only do 1 gram of protein per pound. Now I know you guys hear, you know, 1.25, 1.5. Me personally, I think that's way too much considering your liver is only going to absorb, you know, 30 grams of protein every 2 hours. Anything in excess, you know, can be harmful. Doing that, but the one thing, like I said, is the secret is literally carbs. You guys got to make sure that you're carbing up, right? Especially like on leg day. On average, I'm doing anywhere from like 380 to 400 grams of carbs a day. My ultimate goal is to bulk. Like I said, I don't compete. I just do this for myself. So like, for a lot of you guys are out there and you're like, hey man, I'm skinny, I'm tired of it, I want to bulk up. The biggest thing is 1 gram of protein. Like if you guys have a pen and pad, write this down. 1 gram of protein, right, per pound. I really wouldn't go more than that. Even if you're 150 pounds, 150 grams of protein is all you need. Carbs, you want to make sure you're doubling that. So you're looking at like 300 grams of carbs. You will notice a huge significant change from, you know, 3 months, 6 month period once you end up doing that. And the best times to have those carbs before working out, say about an hour and a half before working out, and immediately right after. So if you have some kind of carbohydrate powder, you can mix in with your protein or your amino acids, definitely do that. If not, I would say going to like pastas, white rice, etc. So with that being said, I'm actually going to pass it on to Spence, and he's going to kind of share a little bit more in depth with like macros and competition. All right?
Yep. So pretty much, I'm a competitive bodybuilder. I compete in men's physique. I've been competing now for the past 2.5, 3 years. I've done a total of 5 shows. The last show I did was the J Color Classic. I took top 5. So right now I'm nationally qualified in the NPC organization.
That's my dog. That's my dog.
Yo, no one in the AV is doing that shit. Spencer, please.
Well, I mean, I appreciate you. You know, there's some people out there doing wise, and congrats to them and shit. You know, but I take things a little different, wise from a serious level standpoint. Because my overall goal in competing is to become an IBE pro. So pretty much what being said is, the end goal pretty much not only just to become a pro, right? That's the next step. The overall end goal is to become a multi-Olympia champion. So what I mean by that is, bless you. What I mean by that is pretty much.
Did I sneeze? I thought I coughed.
You coughed.
Yeah, no. You interrupted me, bless you. Anyways, is that I want to be not just one champion. I want to be multiple Olympia champions back to back, back to back. Because when I compete and take shit to the serious level, I want to make sure I use that shit every single time. I'm not just like stand there just to fucking dick around. I'm not gonna stay up there and be like, oh cool, I look pretty. No, fuck that. I'm there to take someone's fucking head off.
You mad, bro? You must be mad. Bro, you're mad. You're mad.
And that's just me. Always been a competitive athlete, playing sports all my life since I was a kid. So, but to bring the basics down from a competitive mindset, a lot of people sometimes they get overwhelmed really quickly because they don't know how to judge their diet, exercise, cardio, everything pretty much. They'll do the same weight training program all 12 weeks or 16 weeks of the diet and of the program, and they get lost, they get plateaued really quickly, and the metabolism starts crashing. They don't know how to back off or how to really rest certain days, or honestly to keep pushing through. But it's hard to when you're depleting on carbohydrates. Your fats are too low, your fats are too high. So this is where I do macro counting personally because it works well for me. I've done it multiple times, and the more consistent with it too, you pay attention to your what's called a food journal. If you haven't done one yet, I recommend doing it right now. What a food journal is, you pretty much just take down what you eat and write down how you feel, how your workouts felt that day. So you go back later on and study it, you know what foods to use, what foods not to use. So I use that every time I'm competitive wise when I get ready for a contest prep, and it's worked out great for me.
What are your macros right now?
Right now I'm doing 270 grams of protein, I do 320 grams of carbs, and fats right now at 50 grams of fats. So right now I'm technically not in contest prep at the moment. Right now I'm more into a building lean muscle phase, right? But I'm trying to get the body fat as low as possible. So right now I'm at 185 pounds, 12% body fat. So things are going really well. The last show I stepped on stage at 6% body fat, which is honestly, in my opinion, not impressive. I've been at lower, but this time my body was developing quicker. It was, what's that word? Like you're evolving. My body was evolving every prep I did. So all the little tricks to drop body fat wasn't working anymore. So I had to figure out new innovative ways to help drop the body fat, increase the muscle, hold on to the muscle without losing the fat as well. I mean, losing muscle at the same time. Because sometimes when you lose body fat, you lose muscle too. And that's the worst case scenario. So there's different ways to go about it. It can be very tricky, right? But as we get through these videos too, I'm here to answer all your questions from the basic standpoint of helping pretty much to keep the lean muscle, dropping body fat percentage, keeping pretty much the momentum going and the motivation going as well. Because I know that when you're competing, lifestyle hits, you have to balance out with your girl, your dude, whatever the case may be. Yeah, that shit, you know, because honestly, when you're depleted carbs, you can't fuck. you're just like depleted. You have no energy. You're done. Yeah, you're just limp. You're just.
He's like,
It sucks, you know what I mean? So, but yeah, that's just pretty much with that standpoint. So now I'm gonna bring it to Darren. He's gonna talk about what the ketogenic. So right now, the ketogenic diet is very, very hot topic right now, and he could break down to you a lot easier and actually probably dumb it down for you guys. Not to quite get stupid or anything, but can just break it down easier for you guys to understand because it goes from a scientific standpoint and the terminology can throw you off a little bit. So he could break it down for you.
What's up, it's your boy D. I cycle ketogenic diets. Now, just because he's telling you to do this and he's telling you to do that, it'll vary. Everyone has like different genetics, and for me and myself, I've tried a lot of stuff, and I'm very carb sensitive. So if I were to go on like a dirty bulk, I would gain a lot of weight, stomach wise, and like for me mentally, I don't like that.
So you just gain it all in the wrong areas?
I gain it all in the wrong areas. Okay. So like when it comes time to the ladies, you know, and
bad bricks.
So for me, I run different diets. I'll run carb cycling diets, and I like to run ketogenic diets. The reason why I do ketogenic diets is, for me personally, it keeps me really strict. So a ketogenic diet, to dumb it down, is basically when you intake a really low amount of carbohydrates, so let's say 30 to 50. After a while, probably about 3 to 4 days, your body starts producing ketones. When your body produces ketones, it runs off of fat, and that's your body fat. So instead of running off of carbs, which these guys are doing to bulk up, your body takes your body fat and just slowly shrinks it over time.
Now, so you're using the fat as an energy source.
Exactly. Okay. So your fat in your body and the fat that you eat from, it could be peanut butter, eggs, bacon, whatever, you run off of that. So for me, in my personal style and my leanness and my look, that's what I go for. So I run a ketogenic diet. Right now I do 30 carbs a day. So I get my carbs in, I make sure my fats are up, because your fats become your fuel and your energy. If you don't have enough fats, you get really foggy. Now mind you, a ketogenic diet is really hard, in my personal opinion. If you don't have like the strive, or you're not dedicated, it's gonna do bad, because it's really gonna fuck up your metabolism, and it's gonna be all over the place. And you're just gonna be honestly doing worse. So if your mindset is like, yo, I wanna be lean, I wanna just shred this body fat, go for it. Like, but in the beginning stages, the first 3-4 days, you have something called keto, like keto fog, and you're really weak, you get headaches, you have to fight the hunger. But after that,
you get really hangry.
You get hangry. Yeah, you get hangry.
Yeah, that's me.
You fucking angry and hungry at the same time.
But once you pass that plateau,
you're just grumpy.
you're just black, dog. You're just black. You're just an angry ass black man.
You can say that.
I'm brown. I'm almost black.
He said I'm almost black.
But once you pass that 3 to 4 days, your body starts producing ketones, and that's when your body starts burning your own fat as fuel. And that's what I do personally, that I like. It helps keep me lean. If I were to do, I call it clean bulking. So wintertime, I'll clean bulk and I'll up my carbs. So I'll pack on some size. I won't get as fat, but then I'll clean bulk into a carb cycling, so my metabolism doesn't crash. And then once I find a sweet spot that I'm okay with, then I'll go to keto.
Okay.
And if you don't, if you don't know what carb cycling is too, can you just go a little
So
bit
for
more
me,
about
carb cycling is, you have 7 days in a week. 2 days, so Sunday, Monday, low carb, under 50 carbs. You keep metabolism dipping a little bit. On the 3rd day, which is Tuesday, you high carb. On your high carbs, it comes from complex carbs only. Only complex carbs. So you probably do about 100, 150 carbs that day. The next day, you low carb. So carb cycling kind of keeps your metabolism like baseline, so you're constantly burning, versus people like, oh, I'm gonna go on a diet, eat salads, and your metabolism dips all the way down, and you shock your metabolism, and you're actually doing worse.
Yes, exactly.
So a lot of people like do these crazy lemon juice diets, and honestly, they get not motivated because they're doing worse to their body. So that's a little bit what I do. I could go more into it later. If you guys want more information, just drop a comment, and I could tell you guys about meal preps, and I will have some meal prep and stuff coming to you guys pretty soon.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So definitely, guys, thank you guys for checking out our vlog. Right. Stay tuned. Continue to watch us. Subscribe. Smash that like button. We definitely appreciate it. And we're gonna be coming to you guys with, you know, a lot more different things, but this is only the beginning.
Yeah, and don't be shy too, honestly. Leave comments and stuff. Let us know, ask questions, whatever you guys have. Just, it doesn't matter. Just let us know.
And yo, all this right here is just raw. Like, we're not professionals, but we practice this.
We practice what we preach.
And we really love what we do.
Yeah.
So we put our all into it.
This is for you guys. This is knowledge for you guys. Because on the internet nowadays, there's just so much bullshit just to sell a product, just to sell a cookie cutter plan at an expensive rate. With the macronutrient ratios are so fucking off. Like, it's like, it amazes me. I'm like, how the fuck did you pass the 3rd grade and can't add, subtract, or fucking multiply? It's ridiculous. You have calculators. What the fuck?
You guys see how we look. Some of us follow us on Instagram. You see our pictures. We look good. And the reason why, because we have real results. We're not just like a 30-day fucking bullshit plan where we're gonna sign you up and take your money. Like, no, we're just trying to bring the reals back. Yo, that's us. Diverse. We're all diverse. We have our own individual bodybuilding mindset that we want to bring to you guys.
Right. Yeah. And the same goal is to bring that knowledge.
Right. So, yep. Stay tuned, and thanks again for watching.
No time for the 2, 3, 6, 9, she fine, I'm a 2. Funk in the rock, I'm a genre, confused shit. The shoe fits don't matter.